Hello, welcome back to Mini Settlers. Still playing around early in the campaign, learning how the game works. There's plenty of levels here to teach me stuff, I guess, or to challenge me in various ways. Maybe some of both. We finished the tutorial yesterday, which I guess these icons mean you have to get 220 population. There's only one goal, and you can only build cities up to level 1 or something like that, I assume. Here on Eden Isle, we still have only one tier of city. We have to get to 700 population instead of just 150 or whatever it was. Yeah, 150. And there are 3 goals. Reach the population goal, but also build a monument. What? I have to get to 700 population and also get to 950 population? Why are these separate goals? Very strange. So the monument is something that I don't think was in the demo. I heard people talking about it in the Steam reviews as, like, not that interesting despite all the build-up to it. We'll see. So this is indeed a larger map. And there's no tips over here telling me what to do. I am on my own, huh? Maybe? Oh, resources dashboard. I have none of anything. Ah, maybe these are not just city tiers, but like resource tiers? So I could say, hey, how am I doing on apples? Also garbage? Yep. What the hell is this? Ah, there's something here, a starting point, a monument. Oh, a finishing point, I guess. So, is this something I could one day build? I don't think it's a luxury. Or is it only... Are they only placed at the beginning of a level and you have to, like, design towards them? I don't see any evidence that I could build one. Could I demolish this? No. What would it mean to star it? Okay, it's starred. That puts a star there. So you have to deliver trees, I guess wood, tools, and furniture. Regularly. Like a lot. I think. Maybe? I don't understand. So it can store up to 75, 75, 50. And to build it... Ah, okay. No, to build it requires 75, 75, 50, so it has exactly enough space to store all the building materials. And then once you have those building materials, it takes 30 seconds to build, I think is what this means. And then... Drive... It, like, makes cars and other, maybe, trains or something faster by a percent that depends on the city level or something? Or the level of the monument? Yeah, this depiction here is the same as this. So I guess it would be 10%? Huh, okay. But in order to get anywhere, it seems like we need to start the same way we did on Tutorial Island. And the same way I imagine we would on many islands, but there are different kinds of like biomes, right? So we're building on plains. I imagine snow and desert are different. So, I don't know. Let's build... I don't have the ability to build warehouses yet. You need 100 population. Okay. Kind of not the most exciting thing to lock away, but whatever. So let's build some apples. And I guess... I want this going down, right? Then I can build my city center, let's say, over here. Well, am I allowed to build houses first? I am not. Kind kind of annoying. I wish I could plan out the house, because it seems like it doesn't matter where the city center is. It just has to touch one of the houses. And so you want it like as far away from the resources as you can get it, right? As long as it doesn't get in the way. Like, I don't understand. The city center, it needs materials to build. No, it looks like it's just building with just time, right? So I don't really understand why it even has a drop-off point. I assume there will be something someday. Some reason we need that, but we don't yet. Okay, so maybe what I actually want to do is something like this. And then I can delete... No. I'm trying to understand how to, like... Yeah. Boy, this requirement to place the city center before the houses, I do want to strangle someone. What a crazy decision. Based on my understanding of the mechanics as they are. Maybe I'm wrong about the mechanics. But it is very irritating to have to plan this out ahead of time for no apparent reason. Okay, yeah, so now we have too many houses. We can't support more houses. That's fine. Ooh. I mean, do I want more or fewer cars? That's an optimization thing I don't understand yet. Like, I can have just one car cover this whole area. Is that good? I don't know. I think it's good. Because these are kind of one-way roads, right? Goods always come in from the top and go down. So there's never a use case for a car to bring something back up. One of the advantages of having like multiple nodes, I guess, is that a car can go like this way bringing, well, where's a better example? This guy. It can go this way bringing apples and then come back bringing water, and isn't that nice? Whereas if I had two... Actually, maybe it doesn't even matter. If I had two nodes... Yeah, I believe, like, this node can briefly store materials, kind of, but it can only store, like, one? So I couldn't really have, like, a car going this way, dropping off apples, and picking up water to go back, while another node picks up the apples and drops off the water here. I don't know if you can do that or not. But it seems like for a road traveled in two directions, there could be some advantage to multiple cars. I'm not totally sure if there is. But for a road that's only ever traveled one way, I don't think there's a reason you would want more than one car. You might want more roads, like maybe I want more shorter roads as opposed to a single long road. That, yeah, fine, I could believe that. Man, like... What am I missing here? Why are these houses not growing? They don't want anything, right? It just takes forever? Oh, does it matter this isn't connected? I don't think so, but I guess I'll do that just in case it does. So it looks like it goes through a period of activity and then inactivity as everybody's timer runs out at the same time, so they built all the houses at the same time. I'm not sure if that's a problem or... I mean, it seems bad, but not like a disaster. It would be better if the demand were spread out over time, and perhaps it will get that way as my roads can't deliver everything all at once. Their future demands will become staggered. I don't know. Okay. So we still need 100 population. And it seems to me like there's nothing to do right now but wait for this city to get bigger. There's nothing I can do to scale it, except I could build another city over here to grow at the same time, which I guess I should. I'm sounding kind of irritated, aren't I? I am a little. It just seems like the game doesn't always have my interests in mind, I guess. Let's build another city down here. I don't know, like this or something. And houses like this. So we've reached, yeah, we now have the ability to do some slightly more advanced stuff. Did it say we unlocked a new kind of road? A highway. I see. Well, I don't see. Highways can't be connected to buildings. They can only connect to road posts. Yeah, I see that. Why do I want a highway? I assume it's faster somehow, but, like, couldn't you do me the favor of telling me? Highways. Must be between 15 and 25 spaces long. I can't tell how much faster this is than a road because it's so sped up that even the cars on roads are zipping along really fast. Highway drivers' speed. They change their speed based on highway length? So is there like a constant time from node to node and then the speed along the path is adjusted to make that constantly true? I don't know. They can hold up to 2 resources at a time. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, I'll finish building this out, I think. And actually... maybe this is a good time to build a highway. Does the highway cost me anything more? I don't think so. Okay, but I want to... yeah, could you shut up for a minute, please? There's no one there. You can't complain. There's empty houses. So let's build like this, maybe. With a... now I'm allowed to build warehouses. Like this? Do I want this? Oh my god, you guys relax. And I could build... for some reason I'm trying to minimize, like, a number of trees trampled on. I don't know that that's actually an important goal. I assume it's not. But whatever. Okay, and so build me some water. But it might be like this is increasing efficiency of the orchard production, right? Ah, so now these are kind of two-way roads. Right? Is that important in the grand scheme of things? I don't know. Are these... I'll build some water warehouses. It seems like they don't really matter, probably, but, like, isn't it better to have one than not, I think? I don't know. Oops, yeah, you're right, I can't do that. So that ought to get this city growing. 10 houses. How many did I build out here? 8. I mean, I guess it would be better to build more. So what would happen if I just did that? So I want space for a house in those 3 spaces. I don't know. I mean, it's probably, like, not worth worrying about. I can put it up here. Sure. So this killed off a bunch of the population, I guess? Oh, yeah, because it emptied out all the houses. Interesting. Okay, fine. But we can rebuild it. Not a huge problem. Genocide, I guess. Oh, yes, that's as much as I'm allowed to build at the moment. Sure. And so we could improve water delivery if we wanted by, like, connecting this, adding another connection like this. What the hell is that a picture of? That's the first time I've seen one of these. Huh. Undo? No. Oh, it's saying it has to add a new node to do that, I guess. Right, because this wasn't a node, it was a car. Okay. I see. So I think these don't start requesting furniture until the house itself gets to a certain size. Maybe? I don't know. Is this a node I could build off of? No, it's a... Oh, I don't want to build a highway. If I wanted to build a road, could I? Yes. Okay, so it is allowed to be an intersection point. It's not just warehouses that can do that. I don't think that's a surprise to me, but I wanted to double check. So I could, for example, not have to build a new well. Actually, why did I put this here? Surely at least here would have been better. So I could just siphon off this water because it's making way more than the city needs, I think. mean, it looks that way, right? And I could siphon off of that to build more apples. I mean, but we're making more apples than the city needs too, so I don't... The game doesn't make it easy for me to understand what demands a city has. Right? I can look here and see, okay, the total amount of water in houses is currently 60, I guess? But how can that be when there are 10 houses? Oh, they each have 6 water, but there's 3 bars? I don't know what that means either. So I don't know, like, am I supposed to siphon off, like, just say, oh, I'm making way more apples than I need. I'll use these apples to fuel some, stone quarries or whatever. Or should I build a separate apple production facility for the quarries because I need all the apples I'm making up here for cities? It seems like these apples are really piling up, and so I should have made it possible, or easy, I guess it is possible, should have made it easy to just cart the apples off. But also, it's not that hard to build more apple factories, right? If I wanted to? Like a stone quarry wants apples and makes stone. How much stone? Well, 1 every 10 seconds. How much stone do I need? Well, I need stone tools. 1 every 7 seconds. No, wait. I should be working on this backwards. To make a furniture per second, this makes 1 furniture every 7.5 seconds, requiring 1 stone tool. So I need if I wanted to make a furniture every second, which I don't think I need, but, like, just trying to get the ratios straight. Oh, maybe this would tell me. Okay, there's this dashboard over here I haven't been looking at. $6.9 per what? I don't know. Second? Let's try to understand what it says about this. My apple demand... Oh god, what have I turned on? Turn that off? Okay. So each apple farm makes an apple every 5 seconds. And I have currently 2 apple farms. 1 per 5 seconds is 12 per minute. Right? Yes. So I'm making 24 apples per minute. If there were constant supply and constant demand at the apple farms. So that seems to be this. I don't understand how it can be current production, because I'm currently doing jack shit. Nobody wants these apples. They're all just rotting. Demand is 6.9. I don't understand the difference between full and current, I guess. Per 1 minute, okay. So what is... This is somehow allowing me to focus on some aspect of apple production. Showing consumers, producers, and warehouses, maybe? Efficiency. What on earth could this be measuring? I don't know. Let's say I built an apple farm here. Is this low efficiency because only a small amount of its trees are available because they were built, most of it was built on desert? Or is it low efficiency because it's not getting enough water? I don't know. So let's say I built a highway. And connected this up. We would be delivering water here. So every 42 seconds it makes 2 apples. Much worse. 20% something. But look, it's getting less. It was red before, and now it's orange. And it's becoming yellow. Isn't it? Yeah, it's getting yellower. What is this measuring? This doesn't say buildings. Production percentage. How well it's going to work. Yeah. I get that. Tools? Sandbox mode, sure. Stats? Okay. You're just telling me the name of the dashboard. The resource dashboard shows the dashboard of resources. Okay. Oh, of course. The satisfaction overlay shows satisfaction. Thank you. Like, obviously orange is bad and red is worse, but what the fuck does it mean? A building is considered efficient if it never stops working or the output is full. Okay, so that tells me what efficiency is, and it's not what I would call efficiency. It's just saying it's not starving for input. Okay. Traffic overlay could be cool. Do I have that? I do. So, I mean, of course our traffic right now is not that big a deal. Storages. What is your deal? You're just an empty truck? Yeah, this kind of reminds me of how I felt with the demo, where, like, the game just doesn't expose any of the information you need to be able to build stuff. And the help menus all just say, this object does a thing. Like, I can do this. And if I wanted to, like, no problem. I could build... Where's some stone down here? I could build another apple setup and start mining stone. And, you know, but, like, why? And it doesn't tell me what I need to do to be efficient. How much does a house want of these things? I don't know. It has storage for 12. Does it want them twice as often as these things it has storage for 6 of? What's 52 seconds mean? I know what 52 seconds means, like, but like it's a little bit less than a minute. But what happens every 51 seconds or every 52 seconds? How does it relate to these other numbers? I'm sure there are cool, like, production chain trade-off things, but I just can't get over the fact that it won't help me with anything. It won't tell me what anything means, and I like, can't plan ahead. Yeah, I think I'm done with this game again. It came out in 1.0, and my opinion of it is about the same as the demo, which is like, I'm sure it could be cool, but I'm never going to find out because I'm not going to play it long enough. You know, if you guys thought this was all really exciting and wish you could play the game yourself, hey, it's on Steam. You know, go buy it or don't. But I think I'm done myself, so hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.